Oops, I think I took a wrong turn. But I meant to come up this way. Wait, I think. This is going the wrong way as well. So I use the Garmin Forerunner 55 watch to track all my runs. Before that, I used to use my phone to track them. But this watch here, it's a great level entry watch. I got mine for about $250. It does pretty much everything that I want it to do, except for one thing, and that is integrated maps. I want to be able to get a GPX route and download it onto my watch. So if I'm off the grid somewhere running on trails, I can know where I'm going because I've got it all here. But because it doesn't have it, I've been trying to find some different solutions. There are some apps out there, plenty of them I've had a look at, but one app that has stood out to me as the most easy to use, easy to understand, is AllTrails. So I've got that here on my phone. This app allows me to create and import any route that I want. So what I've done is I've created a route on Strava, downloaded it as a GPX file and imported it onto AllTrails on my phone. And today I'm going to be testing that out, going out for a 13K run, following the route to see how well it goes. Oh, you can just see a reflection. Here I've got the app. It thinks I've taken a wrong turn at the moment because I'm actually going a slightly different way. But I'll join back up on that path in a sec. It's pretty clear. It's pretty clear how it's sort of telling me where to go. So going on my run, a few things I learned was that following the AllTrails track was actually pretty easy. A few times I nearly missed a turn, or I did miss a turn and start following up a wrong path. But looking down, you can really quickly see if I've taken that wrong turn and I can correct, which I found pretty good. So today's run was meant to be a 12K, but it turned into a 13K run. I wanted it to start at my house and go through some trails. Luckily I live in Canberra, so finding a good trail to run on is very easy. So on Strava, I just drew some lines from my house around some trails nearby and then back to my house, this one big loop, which usually I'd have to very intently memorize that path if I wanted to run that kind of thing. Otherwise, I stick to predetermined paths, which can get a little boring. Check out these pines. One day I'll run through there. It's kind of scary, but it's kind of awesome at the same time, you know. I took a wrong turn. See that? But yeah, I'm just gonna follow this path around. Why not? It's only a small detour. That's fine. There you go, back on. No worries. Should have just come up there. Alright. That is an awesome view. Yeah, look at that. There's a raven. Struggling to fly a bit. Alright, here's the top. Stand on here. Awesome. That's 8.5 Ks in. Now it should be mostly downhill from here. Mostly. Looks like wombat holes and this little pond. It's pretty cool. Kind of cool. This little tunnel under the road. Just hit 10K. just crossed over 13 Ks. This run was a little bit longer than I thought. I guess the detour added a little bit extra. That's cool. I'm nearly done. Alright. So just to sum that up, just quickly, post run, that let me do an awesome trail run starting from my house. And the lucky thing is I live in Canberra. There are trails like all the way through. Just like right next to houses, because there's mountains everywhere. So you can be in the middle of the city and then a K down the road you're in the middle of nowhere on a trail, and it's awesome. But this app helped me work my way around, like, and figure out where I'm going, because I would usually get lost if I were to do that. So I'm quite stoked with that. Yeah, so as I just said, great little app for that. Because I live in Canberra, there are plenty of trails around, so I should be fine as far as not losing signal, because I'm still within sort of the city of Canberra just by following some of those trails. But I highly recommend it. If you do want to do that sort of thing, go on some trail runs, I recommend getting AllTrails. It's really easy to get any GPX route and import it into that app. I do that through the web browser. But then if you do need that offline feature for if you're going to be running away from civilization where there's no phone signal, then getting that subscription for it might be beneficial. Quick side note, I'm using Strava to track. My phone's in a plastic bag because it's been raining a bit, but Strava works just as good, if not better. Because I was originally creating the maps in Strava and importing into AllTrails. But if I just create them in Strava, I've got them. Also, I pay for Strava so I can download them for offline use. I don't know if creating and downloading is a subscription only feature in Strava. I haven't actually looked into what you can and can't do with the maps when you don't have the subscription. But the reason why I didn't use Strava at first, I thought about it, was because I didn't want to have to track my run on my phone and on my watch. And in reality, I don't actually have to track on Strava to follow the map. I still do. I hit start and it goes, but then when I finish, I just delete the one on my phone immediately, and then I upload the one from my watch. So that solves that issue. If you don't want to pay anything though, and you don't mind the no offline, then AllTrails is good. And if you're not using Strava, of course, as well, there are other ways to create maps and GPX routes. And so AllTrails is fantastic for that. Yeah, I've been using Strava for the last half a week now, since trying AllTrails for the first time. After I got back from the run, I can tell you that I was definitely on that post-run high that a lot of people talk about after coming back from runs, because that run was amazing. And I've got a few more runs similar to that start at my house and go off to different trails and back that I can't wait to do. And now with the AllTrails app, I can easily follow along with that. A quick side note, AllTrails is not a sponsor of this video. I'm just a guy who found the product, found the app, and is enjoying it. I just wanted to share it with you guys and how it has helped me go on better runs. So yeah, if you did enjoy that video, then please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see future videos like this.